If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games, no swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, after
That's how I get past the
crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Washington Commanders and the Detroit Lions. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. And we're off in week 2. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Ready up. Check you. Check pitch. Cut.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Calling a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Off the play fake, Love. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Love now. And he'll be corralled well up.
Let's go, Bama. Let's go, Bama.
3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Striker, 3-3 cluster, 6. Jimmy Black. 10.
On 1st and 10, Love. Looking for Wright, and he finds him. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. The Lions had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient.
Let's go, man.
He's now 4-4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check, smash. Strike, strike.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But they took the shot.
That's a good ball right there. That was going to be a pick.
Because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense.
Good drive.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, you only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
First and 10 here for Al and the Commanders at their 25-yard line. They run with the Alabama rookie, that's Brian Robinson. And this is going to be a Commanders first down as he gets it up past the 35.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a 1,000-yard rusher a season ago, Antonio Gibson with it. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A give running right, Gibson. They find some open field here. And he goes down.
He'll stretch us to death, guys. He gonna stretch us to death, guys.
That burst good for 20 and a first down. Couple of nice
How many stretches is that?
back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Stretch us to death, guys.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. A nice throw right there. And Charles,
Cut it out. Cut it out, Gabe. That man ran 5 straight stretches. Talking about 1.
Pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
But if it was me, you'd be counting.
Similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part.
If it was me, you'd be counting, boo.
Not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
They'll run with Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr., his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Commanders 7, Lions 3.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. And so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make them, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you've got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. His throw incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown.
Is that better? Is that better? For them to make the throw?
First down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive.
Let's go, St.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Back to the running game with Swift. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action. Love to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's knocked away and incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Still yet to find the end zone. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And
there we go. Get a stop, man. Hey.
Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
Hey, can make it work a little bit.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw it. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the Sticks move. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Gibson. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed on to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now they go play action with Howell. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 40, the 20, and he will bring it back.
Let's go. Stop playing with me, True. Stop playing with me, True.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here?
Let's go.
Very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year.
Got down there and tried to get cute.
Tell you this, I would play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Trying to be a cute guy.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The last time, everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick 6, and now they've got to come right back out here, Charles. And into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Bubba Bolden who
I try to be cute, guys.
The Lions are going to take possession of the football.
We try to be cute, guys.
So far, while you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause of all
Bubba.
They have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
2nd and 9.
Hey, confused.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Oh, don't let it dive against me. Oh, that's a touchdown.
Nice job defensively against
That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown.
Never let him get the corner, turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Don't do nothing crazy, True.
One last shot before the break. Howell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Washington takes over first down and 10. They're on the 17-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Powell. And he'll be out of bounds.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't save him. Don't save him.
We have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. A give up the middle to Gibson.
Absolutely not, Drew. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And the second wave of tackles is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 40.
That's his favorite play. I see.
Catch of the game so
we see this in Delta.
Moves the chains. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Right at the 40. Straight ahead, Gibson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can run to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really They've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Throwing on second down. Powell. He'll get this into the hands.
Y'all just missed time. That's two. That's two y'all just made me miss time.
Down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. Thomas brings it in. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. They'll run with Gibson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Powell. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Let's go.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Powell, 3rd and goal. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Extra play by Sly is up and good. And the lead is down to 2. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Swift going to try up the middle. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and get the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at Ford Field. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Love. Steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
They'll try it now with Swift, and he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Let's go.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Love, they go play action now. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive.
Get off of it, Love. Get off of it, Love.
And that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Play action this time with Love. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Let's go, Bama. Let's go, Bama. Bullshit ass blitz. Bullshit ass overstorm brain. Let y'all got fist up.
That's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
They said they got a fist up, guys.
Early in the fall, making an impact.
Ultra.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Once again, it's Swift, and he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Badgley able to punch this one through, and they will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, the offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they had after scoring a touchdown last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Second down, Howell now. That is taken in by Rodgers. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Let me cut it up. Let me cut it up. Let me cut it up.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Another throw for Howell. And Thomas has it. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh 7 downs.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
A give left side to Robinson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Here's Howell. Complete, it's Dotson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Robinson up the middle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward will beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
That's trash.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to because...
He's got him in. Complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So how about that for a changeover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Like we don't have that.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive moving right here.
And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds.
Let's go.
A money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Let's go.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal out there and kick for the win.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Powell to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40. A gain there of 21 yards. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light still on for him. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event,
Ooh, I overran. Jesus, I overran. God damn. Oh, that's my pick. That's my pick. That is my pick.
That's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing this such
Oh, that's my fault.
so early.
That's my fault.
Overtime, that's a totally different animal, and he's handling it well.
Ooh, Lord. I gave that away.
It's a pickup of 4.
Ooh, I gave that away.
Second down. Here's a give to Gibson.
Damn.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. But I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it. Because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he'll have the first down, getting this to the 14-yard line.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Love has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what the offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6 from the 10. They'll run again here with Robinson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. In motion left goes a tight end. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Fourth down. Howell. And he is in for the score.
I put you inside for the slam. That nigga broken the ball and didn't stick his hands up.
So it's the Commanders who come away with a win.